What's up? What's up? Welcome to Madhouse Pro. I'm in the building. If you don't like it, you get out because guess what? It's my building. Hey, today we go get into audio setup. That's what we're doing today. When you have multiple sound cards and you want to utilize one specifically for your input or your recording, and the other one for your output for your monitors or your headphones. So I'm gonna show you a setup, how to get it going. OBS is a good tool. It helps me. It allows me to record and do all this stuff on my Apollo Twin. I had issues like everybody else did, worked them out, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. So if somebody have a problem with an Apollo Twin on the Windows format Thunderbolt, we got solutions. So let's get into it real quick. So move my mic. I'm gonna play everything today. So right here, Apollo Twin, y'all can see this, right? This is the one that make it work. Universal audio joint. On mine, y'all got to work. Bear with me. So on this one, I have two headphone jacks. I just did a Y split because I could have multiple headphone plug up. So I got two of them, right? One for the booth, which is through there, and one for me. Okay. To set this up, y'all gotta bear with me. I gotta move this camera. So on here, I gotta get this right, y'all. Y'all gotta see this. So right here, mic 2. This is mic 1 right here, right? That's the mic I'm talking on. I'm gonna show y'all. Right. Oh, there we go. That's the microphone right there. That's the one that I'm using. And that plugs in to right here. Okay. This is the second mic if I need one from the booth or whatnot. Right here, line 3 and line 4, the Apollo Twin. This is usually to go to another set of monitors. Here go my monitors right here. That's one right there, the JBL. The other one is back over there, right by that mic, right there. So I got my monitors, right? Line 3 and line 4. I'm not utilizing those, but I have those wires just in case I wanted to run it into the complete audio joint right here that I'm not doing right now. So, but most important, here's the Thunderbolt cable that plugs up into my system. I have a Windows system with Thunderbolt that go to optical in, which is good, which can be used from Universal Audio from their software. I show you that. The power cord, right? So this is the Apollo Twin. That's what I'm recording on. Most people have problems with the crackling and stuff. And I watched a video on using OBS. They have an ASIO driver that helps. The second one, my output, is my complete audio. You know what I'm saying? So pretty nice. It has two headphone jacks, independent monitor things, your stereo, your instrument in, your phantom power. I don't know if y'all could see. I got a lot of stuff going on. Oh, that's my mouse. Oops. My bad, y'all. Here's the two microphone inputs if you need them. The gain knob, the 48 volt. But on the back, here are my outputs. Output 1 and 2, which are for the monitors, which are right here. That's what I got hooked up right now. I can have an output 3 and 4 if I need it. In 3 and 4. The 1 and 2 is on the front, which are the microphones. Here's my MIDI right here. And here's my SPDIFs if I need them, but I'm not using SPDIFs. USB powered. So basically what's going on with this being my output, I got the system set to send everything to here, and they're going to come out of these two monitors, right? That's all we need. So I'm going to show you. So this is my output card. My Apollo Twin is my input card, right? So that helps me a lot, you know, when recording if I need it or whatnot. So basically, when you have these hooked up, there's an issue that most people have, and you trying to fix it, right? So I'm gonna bring this over to you guys. So this is my OBS setup that you're looking at. Let me move this out of the way. You know, you can see all that stuff. You've seen the cards. I'm gonna shrink this just for now. So on my OBS, if you could see me talking, you got this right here. This is the microphone in. There go my Canon camera. My desktop audio is not hitting now because it's not on. So I'm about to take you to that session. But before we go, get to that part, let's get to the most important, the setup. This is what most people need. Let me move that over here. Is the setup. Well, it was midnight, y'all. 3 minutes after. As you can see, as my mouse, the output for the system is my complete audio, which is channel 1 and 2, the output. You click this little cogwheel looking thing or settings, right? So you want to go into sound, right? I can't see. I'll move this out y'all way so I could make sure I'm showing y'all the right stuff. So you want to go to sound. This is Windows 11 for those who are using it. We're going to move that out the way. So it's Windows 11 or 10, either way. So I'm going to take you to the 10 setup. More sounds and settings. This is what pops up when you're doing everything. You know what I'm saying? This is going to dictate how Windows operates your sounds, your inputs and your outputs. So playback is your output. Let's keep it simple like that. Playback is your output. Recording is your input. So I'm going to show you this trick because I tinkered with it for a while so it'll work. So if you see these, I have all these disabled. HDMI digital audio. These are for my monitors. Disabled, 3, 4, 5, 6 HDMI is disabled. The output, the SPDIF is disabled on the black one right here. This is the output. So check out the other little screen I got y'all. This is the output. Let me see. It goes the other way. Anyway, this is the output. That's that one, but we want everything disabled. My output is enabled on this black one though, but it's not the SPDIF. It's the output for the 1 and 2, which is the red and black on the back. That's my output. Though that's what Windows sees when they say what output. Because I got a 3 and 4 back here, but I got that disabled as well. So my output is going to be my 1 and 2s. My speakers disabled. You know, that's the high definition audio. That's on the computer itself, which is disabled. My headphones are disabled, including my Thunderbolt. That's disabled, which is if I wanted to use this as an output. But remember, this is dedicated to the input. The universal audio is input only. So the only thing you want in Windows that's enabled for your output will be your designated card, right? All of it's going to make sense. Bear with me, right? I know somebody else who say that. Recording, right? I disabled everything. Everything is disabled, I think. Let's see. Yes, I have everything disabled. It's a reason for that because when it's not disabled, Windows will look at it and occupy it as the input source. So my Apollo Twin is going to be my input source. If I was to go in here and I was to click right here, which is my Apollo, it's a Universal Audio Thunderbolt WDM. If I was to enable that, this would be occupied. I would not be able to use it. And that's where the static and popping comes in at. So I'm going to leave that alone, right? So we'll click OK. We got everything set, right? No input. Windows has no input. So I'm going to show you this, right? So we're going to open up Samplitude Pro X. Boy, excuse me, y'all. Now look, Pro X6 is coming out soon, May 22nd. So they pushed it back by a week, but you get to see everything, right? This is what goes on. So right here at the help, for those, your DAW may be different, whether it's FL Studio, Pro Tools, or whatever you use is going to be different. When I go to start selection, right, this is my setup. Now, right here where it say audio, MIDI in, you got your audio setup right here, right? When I click this button, I'm going to show y'all something. This drop-down box is going to show you all the drivers that your computer see that has been installed correctly. WDM, which is Windows Device Media. MME, I forgot. Multimedia something. Then these are the other drivers I have. The USB for US audio, but I'm not using that one. Thunderbolt, which is for this box right here, which is my Apollo Twin. I have it on here, but I'm not going to utilize it. I'm going to go all the way up here to FL Studio ASIO, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. So when I click that one, when I go to Control Panel, this is your settings for your system right here for this driver. This is where most people get tripped up at, and they're not able to get it to sound correct or the static, right? So 512 is my buffer setting, right? Default input. What does it mean by default input? We're talking about what the computer system see, how you got your setup, how you got your computer set up early. Remember, we don't have an input at all set. That's why I said error. Input couldn't be open because we don't have it set on anything. We're going to leave that blank. The default output, right? What did we set, y'all? What we set was the black box right here, which is the complete audio joint. This is what controls all my output. So FL Studio was saying that, hey, Windows, what are we sending all this stuff out to? Oh, we go send it to the black box. You had us set everything up and set up to the black box. Peep game. What is your input? We didn't put an input. Even though we want this Apollo Twin, we're going to leave that blank because it's just going to work that way. I can't explain it right now. So you have it, the default error input couldn't be open because if we hit the input, this has an input right here. Apollo Twin has an input. The computer down here has an input. So you got 3 different inputs that you possibly could have, right? For some reason, I decided to leave it alone blank so it can't read anything. Now, I'm going to click X. That's what's going to control, right? So we're going to click OK. Now we're going to go to just one of the sessions I got, right? And I want y'all to kind of see these things because OBS helps out in this whole process, right? So I'm gonna bring OBS over here while it's loading. So OBS, right? Let's look at it. As you can see, I'm talking once again. There's the mic. Canon, that's my camera. Desktop audio right here. You know, I can set the settings. This is important because this is going to dictate the sound to come out of OBS. So when you go to settings, right, desktop audio, we're going to go in settings and hope it don't knock out, right? Properties, devices default. It's not set to the output, right? Because ASIO is looking for the default. I'm going to click OK, right? That's the desktop audio. Let's go for the ASIO input, the capture, right? That's my voice. You click that, we're going to go to properties. It's showing universal audio, right? Look at that there. This is where all the magic happens, right? I get to set my device, universal Thunderbolt, audio, format, mono, microphone 1. So OBS is taking control to say, hey, this is where we're going to point your audio. That's how I got it routed, right? So that's why you see my microphone sitting up here. It's being read into OBS and y'all guys can hear me. So that's that step. So we're going to go down. Desktop audio. Once again, I'm going to move this out your way. I'm going to bring it back, or better yet, I'll leave it here. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to hit the play button, right? Try to make sure I don't get any feedback. My monitors are down. Okay. Let's go back to OBS. So what's going on is you guys ain't catching nothing. Just my voice, right? My desktop audio's missing. There it go. A delayed. So it's delayed. So I'm gonna turn this down. I'm gonna move that out y'all way. Oh, I'll bring it back. So I could control the audio. So you guys hardly get anything, but when I bring it back, I done move my mic and nothing. So there you go. That's how you have it, right? Desktop audio, being fed into there. It's being picked up. All right, let me move this out y'all way. Hit the stop button. So that's how you could set it up, y'all. It's a good little deal. I know I've seen a lot of videos of people not being able to catch it. And the popping is right now, y'all probably have no crackling, excuse me, or no popping out of my microphone. None. And I'm using a Potlow Twin. But what I did, y'all, two different sound cards. That was the object of this video because a lot of people got additional sound cards around. Grabbing and use them. Hey, separate your signal if you can, if it's causing problems. So what I did, I have an audio source, sound card, audio out, and the audio in. My audio in is my Potlow Twin. My audio out is my Komplete Audio 6 joint. I showed y'all earlier how I got it connected. If you got questions, feel free to hit me up. Madhouse Pro. And I'm out. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get out my building because this is my building. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll let you later.